What is happening, YouTube? Today we've got our third video in our series of ascensions. This one is on the reverse pullover. So make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into the video. So here's a demo of me doing the reverse up and over. So this is the hardest of the 3 ascensions that we've already covered out of the pullover, muscle up, and reverse pullover. The reverse pullover is by far the hardest and most technical. The move technically has 2 names. So pullover and up and over are interchangeable. So sometimes I might call the move reverse pullover, sometimes I might say reverse up and over. They're the same thing. So there are 2 versions, as you can see me doing now. One is the clean version and the second one is the momentum-based reverse up and over. So in this one you sort of coil up into a spring and spring out, and that gives you, makes your life a little bit easier essentially, because you've got that little boost of momentum. Alright, so let's talk about the reverse up and over. So this move is, as I said, the hardest of the 3. It's quite tricky for several reasons, but the biggest technicality sort of comes from the transition phase of the exercise. So with this exercise, what you need to be able to do is to get your butt over the bar, right? How do you do that? You need to pull up while you're upside down, right? And that's going to be quite technical. And you're going to need to get the bar on your lower back, all right? Once you can do that, you're going to create a pivot point, and using a little bit of momentum, you're going to be able to get over the bar. You're going to play around with the move quite a bit, right, before you get this. And the second sort of technical part that you need to consider is what happens when you get over the bar, right? So with this move, once you get over the bar sits on your lower back, right? And what can happen is your lower body can hang off the bar, right? But your elbows will be locked in that 90-degree position, right? And that can be quite scary and dangerous if you're a beginner learning this move for the first time. And so what you need to consider is, how am I going to get off the bar? And should I pull myself back up on top of the bar, or should I come down from the bar, right? So essentially what I would sort of recommend is that when you're first learning the move, it's probably best that you bail and get off the bar, right? So don't try and pull yourself back up, because what can happen is you can actually dislocate your shoulder, right? It doesn't happen very often, but it is a possibility, right? Especially if you have weak rotator cuff muscles. But the other thing that you can start doing is learning the Korean dip and really becoming strong in that position. And so once you've learnt the correct position there, it's not going to be very hard for you to then get back on top of the bar and into that sitting position. So hopefully all that makes sense. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. And here is a quick combination that you can start doing with your reverse up and over once you learn it. So as you can see, it's a great transition into back lever. Well guys, that concludes the end of our 3rd video on Calisthenics Freestyle Ascensions. Make sure you check out the first 2 videos, link should be up on screen now. Hit that subscribe button, check out our Calisthenics equipment shop, and also all of our personal training and program services, link in the description. See you on the next one.